Hey, what's up, guys? So, sometimes when I wake up and I think about something and I keep thinking about it, I tend to think that it's either a good idea to share, whether it's via video or writing. And I was thinking about, excuse me, this fine line between, man, how do we even put the words to it? Okay, I'll just give you an example. So the example that I have is this song that I like, and I heard it's Justin Bieber, and it's an older song, um, but I heard it on my YouTube Music, and the song is what is it? So confident, oh no no, and I'm like, yeah man, it's my song. I like the beat. His vocals are on point. But that beat though, man. But anyways, so I heard the song first. I heard the song, just I'm like, yo, it's my song, it's my song. And then I watched the music video, and I was like, oh. And one of the first things that I noticed about the music video that I wouldn't have noticed had I not been really good friends with women and gone out of my way to start listening to women was so in the video he's with his friends initially, and it's at night, and they're at like a convenience store, something like that, and I have to go back and watch it. But this girl rolls in, parks her car, walks to the convenience store by herself at night, and just starts buying whatever it is she has to buy. He sees her, and he's like, yeah, like basically like in predator mode, and I would not have noticed that before. I wouldn't have even noticed it. I would have just saw it as like, oh yeah, she fine, he's trying to holler at her. And but it's just kind of like, because when that sort of thing happens in real life, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. But my instinct is to say that when that happens in real life, it probably sends just the ultimate chill down a woman's spine. Having some guy get out of his car and start following you at night when you're just grabbing something from the convenience store. And in the music video, they could put in the context of, oh, he's, but he's a pop star, he's just, and play it off like that. But it's kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like there's two narratives going on. There's the female point of view, which most guys are completely oblivious to, and I say that from experience. You really have to like go out of your way to even notice that kind of thing, and you have to actually be friends with women, and hear them talk and learn from them. Of course, my camera just fell. To talk with them and learn from them. My technology is against its message now. That'd be insane if I was like that. But that'd be nuts. But what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying, but essentially, I'll give you another example. And this is, so I was talking to one of my good friends from Texas, and I was showing her the song Boyz II Men with LL Cool J. Song's called Hey Lover. It was like one of my favorite songs growing up. I just thought the song was just so good. And so I'm like, yeah, check out the song, check out the song. And she watched the video. She's like, well, what about the female point of view? I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, no, you're supposed to like the song. And she's like, she's like in a relationship and he's trying to like still get with her. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, no, you totally missed the point. It sounds so good. But I missed the point for all those years. And I don't know. It's like there's this fine line between just attraction and like like being predatory, and it's it's almost like there's predator behavior that's normalized as just like, oh, like, you know, that's just attraction behavior, you know. And it's the kind of thing that I just never noticed. And because it's so normalized. And man, there's some other things that I wanted to say, but of course I can't remember. Oh, this is what it is. So one of my friends recently was posting about going camping at night, and you know, basically just there was more of a discomfort from, you know, men than there was from like wild animals, cougar, bear, or whatever. It was really more of just. I'll just keep it right there for now, or I'll just hold it. Um, there was really more of a, trying to protect yourself against men, and I think in the excuse me, I think in the post she says something along the lines of, "You're always on defense, and it starts when you're basically a little girl, and it just never stops." And it's funny because it's the kind of thing where you would just like it's not part of my reality. I don't think it's a part of most guys' realities to, you know, have unwanted attention that starts when you're a kid and just never stops. But it's a part of like almost, you know, yeah, just about every, you know, female that you know, and it starts younger than you would even think, from grown men probably. Um, I swear, man, it's the kind of thing where it's like when you really do listen to women and make friends with women, it's just like eye opening, the things that you never noticed before from a female point of view. And because I don't know, in our music, in our movies, and just the way things are set up, excuse me, on the road trip here, I saw a sign that said something along, I don't remember which state it was. It might have been Tennessee. But it said something like, you know, need cash, try stripping. And in the past, I probably just would have thought that was funny. But seeing it now was like I could just see the, you know, like, are you in need of money? You know, like, take off your clothes for men to ogle over you. Like, why is that even a thing? You know. I mean, it's crazy, the stuff that I just never noticed before or really thought of. Man, but I don't know. I may talk some more about this, but those were just examples that I had off the top of my head. And you know what? There was actually one other thing that I heard in a podcast. I don't remember who I was listening to. I don't remember who I was listening to. But okay, so in the podcast, it was this lady asked a question, and it was, excuse me, it was to a group of women, and the question was, what's the number one thing that you would do if there were no men in the world? And I was thinking they were gonna be like, oh, I don't know, like go shopping, you know, or like, get a manicure. I don't know, just I didn't really know. I just thought it was gonna be just some fun thing for themselves. But the number one answer was go walking alone at night. And I heard that and I was like, wow, like that's the number one thing. And man, it sucks. But I don't know. I'm glad that I'm able to see it a little bit and notice it, and and that we have video these days where you can actually talk and share with people that aren't directly around you. That's actually one cool thing about technology. Aside from the camera dropping on the ground, like twice, I have it propped up on my water bottle. Um, yeah, I think that I would like to talk about this more, but those were because I'm thinking of teen movies where the guy is like ogling the girl and he's just like putting her up on this pedestal and seeing her essentially as like a prize or a trophy. You know, and she's like the popular girl in school, and of course she has her own stuff going on, and she has her own parental drama going on, whether it's parents are splitting, just any number of things depending on the movie. Um, and it's like the guy, you're just rooting for the guy to like somehow like win her as a prize. Just crazy, and it's in video games too, of course, where it's woman as a prize is the message. Um, of course, that just reminded me of this Eminem thing. That's the message that we deliver to little kids. Um, but yeah, there's just I don't know. It's crazy that I never noticed it, but man, I'm gonna if I think of more, I'm gonna share it because I think it's worth it. Um, and I think that when you're saying something real and you're actually not trying to be entertaining, but you're actually just talking like a real person. At the time, because I'm looking at the time, and the time limit is like, oh, it's 15 minutes, and it's like, oh, I want it to be under. This video is gonna, and everybody does that, and it drives me crazy. And they do the little jump cuts, and they always make all these excuses, and like, I don't know. I guess when you're doing something for entertainment value, that's you just want to keep it short and sweet and get a bazillion views. Um, awesome. I care more about saying something real and hoping that it resonates with someone that they can take in the real world. I care way more about that than I do about the people click off this video. Like whatever, like who cares? Um, but yeah, I don't know. I needed to talk about that and record it. Just woke up this morning and was just like, I was thinking about it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get rolling. Start my day. I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Off.